Hi, hello, hola, annyeonghaseyo, arigatou gozaimasu. Oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry. It's ohayo gozaimasu, not arigatou gozaimasu. Arigato means thank you. And it's just, my last Japanese class was like 2 years ago, and the only thing I still know is hajime mashite, which means let's start. So, yeah, hajime mashite. Grüß Gott. Wow, I'm really Miss United States. No, not Miss Universe. I don't know. This is already starting out weird. Hi, hello everybody. This is my second sketchbook tour, at least the first part of the second sketchbook tour, because this is still not finished, my sketchbook, but I want to split it apart because otherwise it will be a lot in one video. And I already filmed it just now, but it was like all over the place. So now we're gonna do this a little bit more in order. And by the way, I'm still a little bit sick, so sorry if I just start coughing. But getting started. The sketchbook, the brand I use is Be Creative Mixed Media, because I draw mixed media. And for the first part of the sketchbook, I still used, or not the first part, but the first quarter, I still used Winsor & Newton's aquarelle colors. Oh god, this one. But then I got watercolors from Winsor & Newton, and I know it looks really ugly inside because I just have like mixed colors everywhere and I never clean them up. I only clean them when I need new space. Oh, I run out of space. So, that's that. I used acrylics now and then, but only like, they don't really have a brand. It's just like the ones where you can get everywhere. But for outlining, I used the Staedtler pigment liners. They are so good because you have like all the different nibs, not nibs, but the different sizes. And I have all the brushes I use are these few. They are all from Vernissage. I don't think that was pronounced correctly, except this one is from Da Vinci. But I can't use it anymore because I used it with ink and now it's ink soaked. The ink has soaked up in it. And last but not least, I have Copics, Graphics, Delta markers, Winsor & Newton brush markers, and Acrylic. These are all the markers I used. I kind of upgraded from last time because I only had like 5 last time, but then I got... They weren't even that expensive. I always got them when they were like on sale, and I had a gift card. But this one, for example, it has this thing on, and it was for sale. It only cost half of the price, but I don't know why. It's not like empty or something, but yeah. So these are the brands I have. Like, I have mostly Copics because these are just the ones I can get at my local art store. But I was in London, for example, and I got these, the Winsor & Newton and the Acrylic. Okay, getting started. On the outside, I have a quote which says "Ars longa, vita brevis," which means art is long and life is short, and it's amazing. I needed it. This is a quote from Yoko Ono. These cats and this quote thingy from 21 Pilots I got off Pinterest, and these two I made myself. So that's it. On the inside we have rules, followed by not many, but the sketchbook I haven't even looked through so many people than my others. I don't know if that was a correct sentence, but anyways, the way I always start my sketchbooks, or my sketchbooks, is by putting together all of my OCs, or at least the ones I draw the most. And these are the ones I draw the most. And yeah, but I mainly drew Isaiah and Elisha for not whatever reason, but because I like them the most. This is just some writing. Then I drew Acrylic Eyes. This one was from acrylic reference, and this was from a real person, and I'm really proud of them. I really like them. And by drawing these and studying how the light works and everything, I got such a good a good knowledge of how eyes work. And because I drew original on my iPad now and then, it's really much easier. I don't know, so just study it and then you know it. And by the way, I'm filming this on my iPad, which is balanced on 9 books, and the box where the iPad was in and a rubber, so I'm sorry if this isn't very stable, but it's better than filming it with my shaky phone. This is just some sketches. I had a great time with my friends. And this is me. No, this is me. This is me? This is me. Yeah, this is me. This is my friend and this is my other friend. And this is also supposed to be me. My best friend drew it. And he's looks just like me. I have like these band OCs and this is one of them. He's Ichiro and he's like the minty boy. Because everybody of the band has a color and he's like the mint green. Yeah, this is the cat I then drew on the outside of my sketchbook, and you can see how old this is because this was when The Last Jedi came out. It was in 2017, but like in December, so it's only a little bit more than a year old, the sketchbook. Yeah, I did like, you're about to witness my darkest time during doing art. Because I'm a fool and I decided for whatever reason to shade everything with black, and that's like the worst thing you can do. You have to shade with the color you put down and then with a darker version of this color you just put down, and not with fucking plain black. But anyways, I really like how I took effort or put effort into designing the background and stuff and everything, but not why did I shade with black? And I did this like a long time in the sketchbook, but then I changed. But anyways, my goal for the sketchbook was to have more of OC interaction. I kind of succeeded, but only kind of. Then I have Nico and Will Solis and Nico D'Angelo from Percy Jackson. And yeah, I really love them, and I mean, it's the gays. They are canonly gay. So do you need to explain more? It's just it's 2018, guys. Or at least I drew it in 2018. I was 6 days into it and I already had gay fan art. That's about to sum. That's like, yeah, that sums up my life. I really got inspired by Nika, who was also mentioned in my previous sketchbook tour, because she has all these animal OCs, and I was like, I need this too. And I already had like a cat. Yeah, I had socks, but then I have lemon and spicy now. No, I had the parrot already. And this was the time I watched South Park, so I drew Kenny, Kyle, and Stan. I should watch that more because it's amazing. And again, OCs, and again, black shading. Like, why did I shade her hair with fucking... Oh. Also, their faces are like way too pink and stuff. And it's just getting worse. I did a really bad background study. I even wrote it down, like a bad background study or very bad background study. And it is bad because I didn't care and I just drew it and But I like this one. Even though the shading is... I'm not gonna talk about the shading anymore because you guys know that I don't like it. And it's Nika. It's the lime boy from the band. And I was inspired by me. No, I was waiting for the bus and then this big it was autumn, and this big warm air wave of wind, I don't know, hit me, and I was like, oh, it's so amazing. And I wanted to stretch out my arms, but I didn't because social anxiety. This was the time I watched Noragami and I drew Hiro because she has such an amazing character design, and even though I shaded it the wrong way, I still like how it looks because, I don't know, I like the pose because I came up with it myself. No, but she is a cool character design, that's all. Yukayo, another one from the band, and I like her foot tattoo. Yeah, and yeah, I just have these phases where I need to get my feelings out through art in any form. I do that by writing, by drawing, by singing, and like I forgot what I wanted to say. Yeah, it's not really good and the outcome doesn't matter, but just having a way to express your feelings or just get them out is like really important to me. And during that time I was like, that was a really hard time for me, so I was kind of glad to have a way to get it out, even if it's just like one drawing, but still. And some colorful, joyful character shaded with black, which makes it look absolutely amazing. This is like the power couple, but they are not together, they're like enemies with kind of benefits. Then we have Isaiah again. I really like to draw Isaiah because he's great. And Socks again, because Socks belongs to Elisha and Isaiah is the roommate to Elisha. Also, I don't know if you guys would be interested in, or if you guys are interested in my OCs, but I could do like a video about them if you want to, I don't know. Oh, this is something I'm really proud of. We have Leseki and Talisandor. I came up with them during a walk. Like I was walking in the forest and I came up with them, I don't know. I just have this, I always make up stories in my mind, and then I was like, I need to draw them. And I really love how they turned out. Especially her. I think she's really pretty, and he's too. And yeah, I just drew Talisandor in this chibi art thing style again to have his outfit, how he looks. And these two guys from the band again. And yeah, this is also, if you draw a lot with or if you shade a lot with dark, it presses onto another page and everything looks so dirty. And this is also why the next sketchbook isn't one with these tires anymore, because the pages move so much and they're always rubbing together because I take the sketchbook everywhere with me. And yeah, Spidey Pool, because I really love I really love Spidey Pool, but also Spider-Man and Deadpool. This was supposed to be only a quick sketch, but then it turned out to be 2 whole as detailed drawings. Oh, can we just not talk about this? It was a sketch, then I outlined it, and it was supposed to be just outlined because I didn't want to color it, and I had this cool colors around it. But then I got new Copics and I was like, I want to try them out, but didn't want to draw anything, so I just used them on this, and it looks like shit. Isaiah with Socks again, and I like it, but I don't like his face because he looks so young and he's supposed to be way older. We were at a Greek restaurant and it was really lame because it was only me and my mom, and then I decided to draw this off the card, or the thing where all the meals are in, and because it's like Greek, and you know what connects better with Greek than Percy Jackson. So I drew him and this dry thing from Poseidon, you know what I mean. I have no idea how it's called. This rose from Tomaitka's challenge to draw characters based off your favorite food, and I forgot her name, but she's based off an avocado, and her cat is based off raspberries and himberries. Himberries! Oh! You need to know that Himbeer is the German word for raspberry, and I just said himberries. No, raspberries and strawberries. Himberries sounds really sweet. Oh my gosh. Guys, last year was like the best year because I saw Harry Styles, I saw 5 Seconds of Summer, and fucking Hamilton. In London though, not with the original Broadway cast, but still, it was so great. Oh my gosh. But this was way before we actually went, because we saw it in October and this was in April. Oh yeah, I was meant to cover that page, but I never did, because it was like a filler page, but then it turned out to be really shitty. So, oh, Infinity War. Not Infinity War, but Black Panther fan art. And Okoye and Shuri. I loved them. I loved Black Panther. It was so great, but I'm kind of very late to the party right now because, I mean, yeah. Bucky Barnes. James Buchanan Barnes. He's the best. I don't know what to say. I really love him. He's like bias. Okay, no, but he's my bae, okay? Bae, okay. And I was like, I went into Infinity War and I was like, everything's fine as long as as Bucky doesn't die. What did he do? He died. Oh, by the way, that's a spoiler, but anyone who hasn't seen Infinity War by now is just a coward. I'm sorry. And I mean, if you have avoided spoilers that long, props to you. Alicia and Thomas in her room, and Socks. This is also Socks, and her parrot, Spicy, and Lemon. Oh, this was the start of Mermaid. Mermaid. And I didn't want to draw like a fully detailed mermaid every day because I had to draw fucking 31 of them. So I just did it like that. But I think it looks really cool because it gives them this fishy look, which I went for. So also Merman, I don't know, Merman and Merprince and Mergaze are the best thing that, I don't know, Merman, Gaze and Prince. So all together. I don't know. Is there anything better? Is there anything better than pussy? Yes, a really good book. I'm sorry, I'm such a mess. Yeah, then I drew some based off. This was when I got my new Copics. This was when we were in London. So I got my new Copics in it, and I had new stuff to work with. Summer and winter. Ah yes, I already said Mergaze. I don't know what happened with this tail fish thing. I don't know. Oh, I really like these two. This one is called Moran. That's all I know, but I don't know his name anymore. Or if he even has a name, I don't know. But this was when I got like this Winsor & Newton watercolors. So then I was drawing them, and they are really great. I really like them. Oh, when you don't have motivation for drawing a whole mermaid. Also, you can see how wide or how far back I am all the time, because this was Mermaid 16 and I drew it on day 22. And I really tried doing like diverse mermaids and with like different skin colors, and like one of them are chubbier and not so chubby, but I know my art isn't the most diverse, but I'm trying, okay guys, I'm really trying to get like different characters, but like only like 2 or so characters of mine are straight, so I have like at least a great LGBTQ plus reputation. These two again, spring and summer, I think, yes. And yeah, we have Moran and the other one again, because they are together. They are both princes, and this is another prince, and he's like meeting him, and he's like very jealous, and he's like just a cinnamon roll. He's like the definition of a cinnamon roll. And this is the cousin of him, of Moran, and I really like her face, how that turned out. I don't know, I just like her. And these are the parents of him. Of course they are, because they look like Moran, and they don't really approve that he's together with this guy with a blue tail, but anyways. I really like how he turned out. He looks so cute. And yeah, I really like his tail because it's like that coy look. This was the start of Pride Month, so I decided to draw gay couples, but originally this was meant to be Dean and Castiel, but I really tried, okay, I had a reference of Dean Winchester, but then it just turned out to look like Chris Pine, and I have no idea why, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna draw Spock and Kirk, because at this time I was watching the Star Trek movies. And Spidey Pool again. So after drawing a whole month of only mermaids and not legs, I wanted to draw humans with legs, and I drew basic humans with clothes on, and I drew Remus and Remus and Sirius in Sames. Sirius, Harry and Ginny, Alicia, and so everybody has is in a relationship, and then there's just Alicia with her cat, and that's so me. And I originally wanted to draw Aristotle and Dante from the book Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, but it looked like shit, so I covered it up with roses and a heart. And again we have Isaiah and socks, and I really like the window in the background. I really tried having I really put effort into the shading because I wanted it to be like that the sunlight comes from there and his neck and his hair and everything is illuminated by it, and on the other side just dark shadow, but it didn't turn out that good, but I still like it. So this was the style of the Draw This in Your Style challenge by, I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's spelled H-V-E-Tron, I think. Vitron. I'm gonna look it up and then put it somewhere around here. And this is Denver again, and it's not important, the story behind this. Just a random girl. I really like her outfit. It always looks shitty on camera. Oh, it recognizes a face, but this is Tyler Joseph from their new music video, or song and then music video. I forgot it. Jumpsuit. It's really good. I mean, it's not new by now, but it was back then. It was in October. No, the 8th, not October. The 8th August, isn't it? Yeah, it's August. But yeah. I mean, if you're not studying 21 Pilots by now, what are you even doing with your life? I was rewatching Avatar again, and I drew Zuko, and Alicia and Isaiah again, because Alicia put his hair up and he doesn't really approve it. And oh my gosh. The Raven Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. These are the greatest books ever, and fucking Ronan Lynch. He's my favorite character ever. I love him with my whole heart and my whole body. And I mean, he's that tough acting guy, but then he gets a bird, a raven, a little female raven out of his dreams, and he decides to keep it and raise it and name it fucking Chainsaw. A small raven. And he's gay. I mean, he's just adding to it. It's keep getting better. And I don't know, I would have to show you this hole, but I can't. So basically you have the dark side and the light side. And I only like this. I don't like this. But it just says, "But darling, can't you see how much your I love yous hurt me?" I didn't realize this was rhyming. I wrote it, but still. So basically it's just like him. He thinks he's giving his girlfriend everything she wants. He's giving her flowers and compliments and everything, but he doesn't realize how much he's hurting her by doing what he thinks is what he thinks that she likes. Like, he thinks he's only showing off his love and everything, but actually he hurts her through his compliments, just the way he is. I don't want to go deeper into it. You can put or see in the art whatever you want, but he just can't see how much she's hurting and slowly dying. That's what these are representing. Oh, then another one of my OCs. I have 1,000 OCs, okay? Don't judge me. Rose. I really like how that turned out. Oh, and by the way, I finally stopped shading with black. Again, Ronan Lynch, and I really like how this turned out. I don't like Chainsaw in this picture, but look at his boots. I can't draw feet, but this looks good. And his tattoo and just everything, I like it. Again, guys from the band, Nika and Yokayo again. Oh, sorry. And another two from Percy Jackson. We have Leo Valdez and Piper McLean. I drew this when we were in Vienna. I came around quite a lot last year, mostly through school, but still. And again, the guy I don't have a name for. And yeah, the other thing I will show you in part 2, because then it's Inktober. I mean, I'm still not finished with October, and I know it's January, but I gave up on October. I got until the 26th, no, the 25th, but then I gave up. But the thing which I can show you is this one. Because as is, my friends drew my sketchbook, and as I said, we have, in the last sketchbook tour, we have this guy or this friend who just can't draw stars for shit, and he drew this one, and this one. He can't. And, oh, in art class, we had to draw things with only one line, and a friend of mine drew a rabbit. And it looked so hilarious. I was like, I need to have this in my sketchbook. And we have just a heart from another friend, stars from friends, stars. Oh yeah, and I think, who was it? One of my best friends drew me. That's again, I think, I don't know. People keep drawing me in such nice ways. I mean, look at this and then that. And because I don't eat meat, they put broccoli in my hand because, of course, I'm only eating vegetables. And a quote, because the friend who drew this also wrote these quotes. He says that you get liquor if you go to him. Which is true though. I'm not underage, no. But yeah. Oh, and of course the most important thing, my Paddington sticker in it. I don't know where I got this. I think it laid around in our school, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna put it in my sketchbook. So yeah, that's it for the first part. I hope you enjoyed, and maybe give me a thumbs up if you liked it, or share this video, or write a comment, because these kind of always make my day. So thank you for paying attention. Okay, so bye, goodbye, auf Wiedersehen. I only know it in, no, I don't know. Have a nice day. Buenos dias.